was before you met me. This is a story you've forgotten. It was before you met me. This is a story you've forgotten. I'm not busy. I'm just signing my 20th art book. Why wouldn't you? Are you ashamed to be my bodyguard? I'm not angry. I was able to find out something interesting about you through your colleague. Nothing. Just that your recent search history was all about me. You can just ask me. I'd be happy to answer your questions. Really? I thought you wanted to know what goes on in an artist's head, weird hobbies of artists, and do all artists have to suffer tragedies to create masterpieces? Guess he was telling the truth. What about this one? How to interact with an artist friend. Looks like your cursor has a mind of its own. Let me ask you a question. Where do you usually go when you take a break? What do you do? Didn't you say, know thyself, know thy enemy? Of course I want to know what kind of person I hired. What a coincidence. Me too. Why don't we rest together this weekend? We'll let your cursor take the lead and see where it clicks for us to decide how we want to spend our time. Which is why we should get more familiar with each other. Oh, I know. I'll be getting a fresh shipment of seafood on the weekend. Come over and eat. Food is the first necessity of the people. In order to know someone, one must first know the food she likes. That's all then. I look forward to this weekend. It's rare for you to be up before dawn. Are you awake or still half asleep? What's my name? Good. Guess you're not sleepwalking. Me? I haven't slept. I'm taking part in an important competition. The will I finish painting or will the sun rise first competition. First of its kind. That's why I called you. To be a witness, if you don't mind. I'm sleepy too. So, my darling bodyguard, do you have a joke for me? Your hairstyle isn't too bad, you know. Wait, don't do anything to it. Let me have another look. That lock of hair on top of your head looks like a person stretching. The lines on this side are pretty unique. I'll use these as a reference for drawing some clouds. I'm not being random. It's called divergent thinking. Hey, no lying down. No falling asleep either. Sit up. All right. I won't look at you. But don't hang up. Say something. Anything, really. Make some noise, read a news article out loud. Or else it'll be too quiet in this studio. Have you looked at all the paintings I sent you? Go ahead and count them. If you don't have a magnifying glass, I'll send you one. I'm saddened by the fact that my bodyguard can't identify my work at first glance. If word gets out and you're called incompetent, I'll be devastated. I did get to clean up the art market while I was at it. Relax. If you can identify my original from the fakes, then you're better than 99.8% of the people in the world in terms of artistic sensitivity. Not only do you have to pick the correct painting, but I also need you to analyze. Wrong. Guess again. Actually, I should say you need to look more closely. Observing in the dark is bad for your eyes. Oh, I'll send you some candles and flashlights. Are you mad? That depends. If it was you, then I wouldn't be. All right, let's put the paintings aside for now. But in return, will you buy paints together with me after work tomorrow? Congratulations, you are correct. It seems you've gained some artistic sensitivity. It's a good thing. Looks like after our trip to the paint store tomorrow, I need to take my time to explain the differences between the 7 paintings. Work hard. Trust me, you're a diamond in the rough. Good, it's settled then. Go to bed. I'll pick you up at your workplace tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hey, miss. About the painting you mentioned last time, I think it's best to use crimson instead of cadmium red. Because crimson brings with it some brightness. It'd make a visually lighter image, perfect for showing a blood-red twilight floating on the ocean. Cadmium red is too bright. It'll steal the spotlight of your painting of dusk. Let's not dive in head first. I'll give you a more detailed analysis. I just got an important call. Sorry. I finally got away from those vultures. Isn't it a bodyguard's job to rescue their employer from soul-destroying chaos? Great. You can take this chance to widen the scope of your duties. By the way, if you knew it was an act, why didn't you play along? You were butting heads with me every single sentence. Is that your understanding of the word? It's like deliberately dipping a paintbrush with red paint into white paint. Nowhere important. Just the closing reception after an art exhibition. I was surrounded by some people introduced by the auctioneers. I would have been able to endure it a while longer if they stopped bringing up commercial value. Being used to it doesn't mean I accept it. Would you accept a life where you're attacked by wanderers every day? But you should start getting used to it. Acting. I'll be counting on you from now on whenever I need to be rescued. There's room for improvement, yes, but it's the effort that counts. Or would you like me to help you with your acting training? Hi, I'm calling for an interview. May I ask if Miss Bodyguard had a fun time with Reddy today? Raphael is also wondering why you brought Reddy to a get-together with your colleagues. Humans can now understand fish tongue? Fish tongue is pretty hard to learn, you know. Some fishies speak in glub-glub-knees and others in papa-posh. I've seen them talk in blub-blub-blun too. If you don't pay close attention to them, their words will drown in the water. I know, right? So, to express your gratitude, shouldn't you share with me what you and Reddy talked about? Like... That's it? But like, of course. Who else would I be talking about in his presence? Reddy noticed? Oh, come on. I was sure there were no witnesses, especially not fishy ones. Okay, but if you want me to say something, you should go first. And did you really hear about this from Reddy? I refuse to believe it. It's nothing, to be honest. I was planning to host a private art exhibit about you at home. It'll only be open to the two of us. I was gonna surprise you with it, which is why I didn't tell you in the first place. But I realized that since it's about you, it'd be better to include you in the planning stages. You sleeping on the desk, fighting wanderers, and walking on the beach. Stuff like that. Really? Tell me. Then it'll be an exhibit about us, you know. Actually, I like your idea. Alrighty then. I'll listen to your suggestion and do that. Guess what I found in my sketchbook? We'll need to travel back in time to 10 minutes ago for that. Yeah, I saw everything. You don't need to humble yourself, or else it'll make me look like I don't have an ounce of artistic sense for recognizing your talent. Using exaggerated squiggles to draw clouds is smart. The spiral also brings out a vibrant feeling in the drawing. The most important part is your subject, the tree. It's a nice choice. It adds color to the drawing as a whole and has given me inspiration. That works as well, I guess. I do admire abstract art. Why? Time spent on the canvas passes in the blink of an eye, but the drawings we create can preserve time. Maybe the appeal of drawing is that it can capture the fleeting moments in eternity. One of the reasons. There's also, the more you draw, the better you get at discovering beauty. Like how I was able to notice interesting things in your unique drawing. Standards used to critique art are unnecessary rules. There's no need to take them seriously. According to my standards, every drawing created from the heart is outstanding. What are you doing? I just wanted to let you know that I'm leaving, because my real identity is actually someone from another world at the end of the vast ocean. We, the people of that world, are cursed. If we don't go back before sunset, we turn into bubbles and disappear into the sea. You know I'm making up a story to mess with you, right? Can't you be more enthusiastic with your replies? All right, you got me. I didn't want you to be sad because I'm leaving, so I tried to make things less dreary. I really don't want to go on this overseas exhibition tour. It should be enough that my paintings are there. Why do they need me? Past me would have already been planning where to go sightseeing and draw some sketches. But this time, it's weird. I don't want to leave even though there's nothing special here. What do you think is the reason? Well, we can rule out one answer. It's definitely not because of Lincoln City's breathtaking views. But don't worry. You can think of it as me just taking a stroll somewhere else. I won't keep you waiting for long. Maybe next time we meet, I'll bring a surprise. Guess who's visiting the studio? No, it's not Talia or Thomas. It's an anemone from the seabed. Someone wanted to meet my ocean pals, so I invited it to the studio to celebrate New Dawn Day with us. It'll be staying in the studio. You'll see it in the living room as soon as you arrive. Oh yeah, while I was setting up its room today, I found a ball of yarn. Yep, it's the one we got from the organizer at the yarn art exhibition. It should be enough to knit a scarf big enough for two, right? How long would it be? Good question, cutie. I didn't write down any measurements. Which means there's a chance it might be too short. It'll be like sharing a blanket when we wear it. If you don't hog it, I'm gonna snatch it. But we can cuddle so we don't have to worry about getting cold. What do you think? You want in on this scarf scheme? I knew you'd join me. A scarf made in collaboration with Mo Art Studio. Actually, it's a scarf made by you and me. It's limited edition, and only one is going to be made. For now, it'll be tucked away in my closet. The exhibition is invitation only, and only one guest of honor will be present. Without you, this plan can't officially begin. I hope you'll be the one ringing my doorbell later, cutie. Why are you calling at this hour? Don't you have work? Oh? I didn't know my bodyguard was this responsible. Worry not. I did check the weather report last night and am currently seeking shelter in a cafe. The canvas was this close to being soaked. Are you worried about me or my painting? Never mind. I can hear background noise from your end. You're still outside? I wanted to see the rainbow. Of course, it would be even better if it was a rainbow that appeared while it rained. It's not? I'm always thinking how great it would be if raindrops could turn into rainbows. Yeah, and you wouldn't be soaked to the bone like you are now. You'd be covered in a rainbow. I'm trying to imagine. I don't know how I feel about that. You're the one who brought it up first. I just felt sorry for my bodyguard who still has to work outside on rainy days. I'm not drinking coffee at the moment. Does that make you feel better? The rain has stopped. There's still no rainbow. You're right. It can't be forced. But why do I feel like I've already seen the rainbow today? I've gone through like 20 Deepspace trials with you. Does that mean I'm half a hunter now? Let's calm down. I'll just call myself half of a good hunter and change my mood accordingly. You can match with me and change yours to the other half. I fought too many wanderers. I can see them with my eyes closed. I need to give my brain a break, or else a wanderer is gonna show up in my paintings if I'm not careful. You should also rest. I fight wanderers with you, and you rest with me. What do you think? Do you want to go to a nice, quiet place to relax? Nah, disappearing is for other people. You're not them. Well, want to hang out with me this time? Consider our vacation half a present for passing the Deepspace trials for the 20th time. You can open the other half once you're here.